5 ways eye contact reveals someone likes you. Old Stoic wisdom. The eyes are the windows to the soul. Traditional proverb. Have you ever shared a meaningful look with someone where it felt as though time itself stood still? Perhaps it was brief, or maybe the moment stretched longer than usual. Regardless of the duration, eye contact is a profound, silent communicator. But here's the real question. Can your gaze truly reveal if someone is drawn to you? The answer, according to psychology, is a resounding yes. The eyes are among the most genuine indicators of attraction, interest, and emotional connection. When someone has feelings for you, their eyes often speak louder than their words ever could. In this article, we'll uncover 4 telling ways that eye contact serves as a window into someone's emotions, all backed by psychological science. Together, we'll unravel the truth behind the gaze and discover what those lingering stares are really trying to say. Why eye contact is so powerful. Before we get into the 4 ways eye contact reveals someone likes you, let's understand why eye contact is such a big deal in the first place. Eye contact is one of the first forms of connection we learn as babies. Even infants instinctively seek out eye contact with their caregivers. It makes them feel secure, loved, and noticed. As we grow older, that instinct doesn't fade. In fact, it becomes even more complex. Psychologists call eye contact a nonverbal social cue, a way our brain reads intention, interest, and emotional energy without a single word being spoken. In human interaction, eye contact does a few critical things: builds trust and intimacy, triggers emotional arousal and attention, signals confidence or nervousness, and creates a sense of connection and understanding. Studies have shown that eye contact can even increase levels of oxytocin, also known as the love hormone. This hormone is responsible for bonding and emotional attachment. So when someone makes eye contact with you and holds it longer than usual, there's often something deeper happening. Sign 1. Prolonged eye contact. The first and perhaps most obvious sign is prolonged eye contact. Eye contact, one of the most powerful forms of communication, often reveals more than words ever could. When someone likes you, the first and clearest sign is often prolonged eye contact. It's not about staring or locking eyes in an uncomfortable way. Instead, it's a natural and subtle linger, just a little longer than the usual glance. This lingering gaze isn't an accident. It's a message. The eyes are the windows to the soul, and they don't lie. The simple act of holding eye contact increases emotional connection. It signals trust, openness, and deep interest. As the Stoics would say, our actions must be intentional and clear. Eye contact works in the same way. When someone holds your gaze with sincerity, they're not just looking at you. They're showing you that you matter. A study from the Journal of Research in Personality in 2006 confirmed this. Participants who engaged in just 2 minutes of mutual eye contact reported stronger feelings of attraction, even if they were strangers. The subconscious impact of eye contact is undeniable. It's a signal that says, I see you, I'm present, and I'm focused on you. Prolonged eye contact allows someone to read your emotions and see if there's a connection. They want to know if you feel the same way. It's a form of emotional testing, a search for something deeper, but it's crucial to differentiate between genuine prolonged eye contact and staring. Staring is aggressive, uncomfortable, and unnatural. If someone likes you, their gaze will be soft, curious, and warm, not cold, blank, or intense. The beauty of Old Stoic principles lies in recognizing these subtle cues without allowing them to dominate our emotions. When you see that soft, lingering gaze paired with a gentle smile, you can be confident that someone is not just paying attention. They're emotionally invested. And this, my friends, is how the Stoics approach human connection, with clarity, patience, and understanding. You must learn to read these signals, interpret them without rushing, and connect with the person in a way that is authentic and grounded. This is how we build an iron mind, by mastering our perceptions, understanding emotions, and responding with purpose. So next time you catch someone holding your gaze, recognize it as a moment of connection. Don't overlook it. Take the time to truly be present, just as they are. Sign 2. Frequent glances and looking away. When it comes to deciphering how someone feels about you, the subtle signals in their eye contact can speak volumes. One often overlooked sign is the pattern of frequent glances followed by quick lookaways. This behavior usually occurs when someone is drawn to you but feels too shy or nervous to sustain direct eye contact. They may glance at you when they think you're not looking, only to quickly avert their gaze when caught, often accompanied by a smile or a blush. This pattern can repeat itself throughout a conversation or in any shared space, offering a silent yet powerful hint of their feelings. It is a manifestation of what is known in psychology as approach-avoidance conflict, the internal tug-of-war between the desire to connect and the fear of rejection or emotional vulnerability. In simpler terms, they are interested in you, but their fear of exposure keeps them from fully engaging with you. This behavior ties back to something fundamental: eye contact. The act of looking into someone's eyes activates the limbic system, which is the emotional center of the brain. When someone is attracted to you, their brain experiences a subtle internal conflict. The question lingers: should they open up and make that connection, or should they protect themselves and avoid the potential pain of rejection? This push and pull creates a natural hesitation, resulting in quick glances, averted gazes, and sometimes even physical signs of anxiety like fidgeting. These are classic signs of what could be called crush anxiety, the nervousness one feels when emotionally exposed. So next time you catch someone stealing a glance at you, don't mistake it for disinterest. Instead, understand that they may be admiring you from a distance, unsure of how to proceed, and simply too nervous to hold your gaze for long. In the grand scheme of human connection, this is a dance of emotions, a delicate balance between desire and self-preservation. The Old Stoic wisdom teaches us to embrace vulnerability with courage, to act despite fear, and to understand that such internal conflicts are part of the human condition. In our modern lives, these same rules apply. Whether you are meeting someone new or navigating deeper relationships, recognizing these signs can guide you in building stronger, more meaningful connections. Keep this in mind. When someone is avoiding your gaze, they may not be ignoring you. They may just be trying to protect themselves from the very thing they want most: a genuine connection. Sign 3. Dilated pupils and eye brightness. There is power in the eyes, an ancient truth. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, taught us that our perceptions are shaped by the world around us, but it is through the unseen, the subconscious, that true intentions reveal themselves. One such invisible signal is the dilation of the pupils and the unmistakable brightness in the eyes. When someone is attracted to you, their pupils naturally dilate, and their eyes sparkle. This is no accident. It is an involuntary response, a deep physiological reaction rooted in the autonomic nervous system. You can't fake this, nor can they. The body speaks the truth, even when the words fall short. This phenomenon, studied extensively in the 1970s, revealed that men rated women with dilated pupils as more attractive, despite not consciously recognizing the physical change. This is not just an observation. It's a reflection of deeper emotional arousal. If you see someone's eyes widen when they glance at you, if their pupils grow larger or there is an unmistakable gleam in their gaze, this is no ordinary look. It is a sign that their body is revealing the truth. They are drawn to you. This effect is not restricted to romantic encounters. It extends to powerful social situations where attraction, whether emotional, physical, or intellectual, is at play. So, what do you do with this knowledge? You must sharpen your senses and recognize the subtleties of these unconscious signals. Their body is telling you what words cannot. Don't dismiss it. Observe the light in their eyes, the flicker of excitement, the subtle sparkle, and understand that this isn't just attraction. This is the body's way of saying, "I like you." When you notice these signals, pay attention. You can no longer rely on words alone. Trust the deeper language of the body. And remember, this is the very essence of Stoicism in action: to observe, to understand, and to act based on the truth presented, not on what is said, but on what is felt. You must not let these powerful moments pass unnoticed. So, the next time you catch someone's eyes glowing with an undeniable intensity, recognize that their body has already made a statement, one that words may never speak. They may not realize it, but their eyes are sending you the message loud and clear. You are someone they find fascinating, compelling, even magnetic. Stay alert, stay aware. Epictetus said, "Control what you can control." And this is your moment to control how you respond to the signs that the universe is sending you. Watch closely, listen intently, and take action. This is your opportunity to win, to step forward with confidence, to turn what might be a fleeting glance into something more. Don't let it slip by. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics. Recognize the power in the smallest of signs. When you understand these cues, when you act on them, you're not just surviving in the world, you're mastering it. Stoicism wins. Your victory starts with awareness. Your eyes, your presence, your action. Claim it. Sign 4. Eye contact paired with micro-expressions. Eye contact, when coupled with micro-expressions, reveals a profound layer of human interaction that often goes unnoticed. Yet, it's a skill that, when understood, can significantly deepen your connections with others. This is not just a fleeting moment of social politeness. It is a raw, unfiltered expression of attraction, curiosity, and emotional vulnerability. According to Old Stoic wisdom, such interactions align with the Stoic principles of observing and understanding human nature without being swayed by unnecessary emotions. These brief, involuntary facial expressions, the micro-expressions, are fleeting, lasting only a fraction of a second, but they unveil someone's true feelings, even if they try to mask them. The key is learning to recognize them. When someone likes you, the exchange of eye contact often comes hand in hand with subtle signs, such as a quick, genuine smile, a softening of their gaze, raised eyebrows, or a light blush. These physical reactions are involuntary and reveal a much deeper level of sincerity and attraction than any carefully chosen words could. Imagine this scenario. You're having a conversation, and someone's eyes meet yours, their eyebrows raise slightly, their smile is genuine and quick, and they look away almost as if they were embarrassed. That, my friend, is a powerful sign that they are emotionally moved by your presence. It's not about what's spoken, it's about what isn't. These fleeting expressions are like the unspoken language of the soul, an immediate, intuitive connection between two people. It's rooted in the very essence of human interaction and is instinctual, something ingrained within our biology. The science behind this is simple yet profound. When people feel attracted to someone or emotionally safe with them, their facial expressions and body language become open, vulnerable, and inviting. This subtle exchange is often subconscious, something the person may not even be aware of. But you, as someone attuned to the dynamics of human interaction, can pick up on it and feel that connection instinctively. As the ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And so too do we often misinterpret the subtle clues in our interactions, thinking they are nothing more than chance. But in reality, these are powerful indicators of genuine emotional engagement. The intensity of eye contact, when paired with a quick, meaningful smile, a slight raise of the eyebrows, or even the soft crinkle of eyes when someone genuinely enjoys your company, is all an open invitation. It speaks volumes. You must learn to listen with your eyes. These signs speak to emotional vulnerability, a willingness to connect, and an invitation to share a deeper bond. But it's not just about detecting the signs. It's about interpreting them through the lens of Stoic philosophy. An iron mind is key. Being able to observe these signals without overreacting, without reading too much into them, but also without ignoring them altogether, is an art. The Stoics taught us to live with clarity and purpose, seeing the world as it is and not as we wish it to be. When you spot these signals of attraction or curiosity, recognize them for what they are, genuine moments of connection that have nothing to do with agendas, but everything to do with sincere human interaction. These moments reveal the vulnerabilities that everyone carries deep within. The softening of someone's expression as they gaze into your eyes signifies that they trust you, that they are emotionally safe in your presence. These signs aren't the result of calculation. They come from a place of authenticity. It's the deepest form of communication, one that doesn't require words to be understood. As Epictetus, another Stoic sage, put it, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The beauty of eye contact combined with micro-expressions is that it teaches you to react in a measured, thoughtful way. It's about recognizing these signs, staying grounded in your Stoic principles, and using your iron mind to decide how to engage further. So, when you find yourself in a moment of eye contact and these subtle expressions appear, don't dismiss them. Don't let the fleeting moment pass you by. Instead, embrace the opportunity to deepen your connection. You're witnessing something that transcends ordinary conversation. And if you truly wish to master the art of human connection, you must be able to see the world through both a Stoic lens and the clarity of the moment. As the Stoics would advise, the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. It's about confronting the challenge of understanding people, even in these subtle, non-verbal cues, and using this wisdom to guide you in your relationships. When you see these signs, understand that it's not just a chance encounter, it's an opening, a gateway to building something meaningful. So, observe carefully, stay grounded, and trust your instincts. Share your experiences in the comments. Have you noticed these micro-expressions before? What do they tell you? Your story might help others understand how to spot and respond to these signs of attraction or interest, helping them form more genuine connections. Sign 5. Consistent and purposeful eye contact across multiple interactions. When someone likes you, their eye contact goes beyond mere formality. It becomes an intentional, powerful signal. It's not something that happens once or twice and then fades into the background. No, this is a recurring pattern, a behavior that is consistent across multiple interactions. Each time you meet their gaze, it's not by accident, it's deliberate. They seek out your eyes, whether in the midst of a conversation or when your paths cross in a group setting. This is the unmistakable sign of someone who isn't just making a fleeting impression. They are signaling that their interest in you is not a one-off event, but something that endures, something that they are genuinely invested in. Whether in a casual setting, during a deep conversation, or even in passing moments, they maintain eye contact with you consistently. This isn't about being polite or courteous. This is a deliberate, ongoing effort to stay connected. Their eyes are drawn to yours, time and time again, because they want to engage with you on a deeper level. It's not about wanting to be liked. It's about wanting to truly connect with you. This kind of sustained eye contact reveals something profound about human interaction. It is rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, specifically the principle of attentiveness and intentionality. In Stoicism, we learn that everything we do should have purpose and meaning. When someone locks eyes with you consistently, it's not a fluke. It's the person's way of demonstrating that they're not just passing through the moment. They are deeply engaged. They are emotionally present with you, not just in one fleeting moment, but over time. Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher, taught us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few true wants. Similarly, when it comes to forming meaningful connections, it's not about a brief exchange of glances. It's about investing the time and energy to forge a lasting bond. That's what this eye contact represents, an investment in connection, in building something real. You are not just an object to be noticed in passing, you are the focus of their attention. But here's the critical thing. Sustained eye contact isn't something that happens once and then fades. It is constant. It is repeated. It is steadfast. If someone continues to look for opportunities to make eye contact with you, it shows they are dedicated. Their feelings aren't shallow or temporary. They are committed to maintaining a meaningful relationship with you. This is what separates a passing interest from a deeper connection. It's not just about catching your gaze once and moving on. It's about looking for moments to connect, again and again. In modern life, this is something that cannot be ignored. We live in a world full of distractions where people can easily let their attention wander. Yet, when someone chooses to remain locked on you, to keep their focus on you, it's a powerful signal. It says, I choose you. It says, you matter enough to hold my gaze not just once, but time and time again. This kind of attention isn't for everyone. It is reserved for those who are genuinely interested in you, who value the connection they're building. As you move through life, pay attention to those who give you this kind of sustained eye contact. It is a rare gift in today's fast-paced world, and it is a sign of someone who doesn't just want to be around you. They want to understand you. They want to build something more than a casual acquaintance. It's the Stoic commitment to consistency. A momentary glance might seem polite, but it's the repeated act of seeking your eyes that demonstrates true interest, true emotional engagement. In a society where distractions are endless and time is limited, this kind of attention is a powerful gift, one that should be recognized and appreciated. This lesson from Stoicism is clear. Consistency is key. It's not about flashy gestures or grand romantic moves. It's about consistent, intentional actions that reflect true engagement. If someone continually seeks your gaze, they are giving you something valuable. They are showing you their interest in a way that is not fleeting, but rather enduring. And just as the Stoics taught that life is about discipline, patience, and focus, so too is this eye contact an exercise in focused attention. It's not just about seeing someone in a single moment. It's about seeing them over time, building a relationship that is not dependent on fleeting moments, but on sustained, deliberate action. So, what does this mean for you? It means you need to recognize the importance of sustained eye contact in your own life. It's not just about observing others, it's about recognizing how powerful and meaningful this gesture can be. And when you see someone giving you this attention, know that it is a deliberate choice. It's a signal of their interest, a reflection of their desire to build something lasting with you. Don't let it go unnoticed. Respond in kind. Lock eyes, engage, show them that you too are interested in what they have to offer. In doing so, you are not just participating in a simple exchange of glances, you are engaging in something much deeper. You are participating in a connection that has the potential to grow, to endure, and to stand the test of time. Take control. Recognize the power in your own eyes and use them to build the connections you want in life. You have the power to make an impact, to let others know you are present, and you are ready for the kind of meaningful relationship that only sustained attention can create. Remember, just as Epictetus would say, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. And in this case, your desire should be simple, a deep, meaningful connection built on consistent, purposeful eye contact. Don't settle for less. Don't allow fleeting moments to define your connections. Seek out the gaze that holds. Seek out the one that remains. That's where true, lasting connections are made. What eye contact means based on personality types. Here's a key insight. Not everyone uses eye contact the same way. Eye contact is a powerful indicator of attraction, and it can tell you a lot about someone's feelings, but not everyone uses it the same way. It's crucial to understand that the way eye contact is used often depends on the personality type, and this is a reflection of the Stoic principles we find in Old Stoic wisdom. For example, extroverts are more likely to engage in direct eye contact to signal interest, as they are typically more open and expressive in their interactions. They hold your gaze with confidence, as if they are completely open to sharing their thoughts and emotions, like a man with an iron mind who shows no fear of revealing his true self. Introverts, on the other hand, may avoid prolonged eye contact, not because they're not interested, but because their personalities are more reserved. Despite this, their subtle glances, body language, and energy can speak volumes about their attraction. They may not look you in the eye for long, but when they do, it's with quiet intensity, often revealing more than words ever could. When you understand this dynamic, you realize that it's not the length of eye contact that matters, but the quality of it. Attachment style plays an even bigger role in how someone uses eye contact. Secure individuals who are confident and comfortable in relationships maintain natural, steady eye contact without any hesitation. It's a reflection of their sense of self-assuredness and emotional security. They don't need to prove anything. And this is a core idea of Old Stoic wisdom. In contrast, those with an anxious attachment style might hold eye contact too intensely, hoping to create a stronger emotional connection. However, this may stem from a fear of rejection, and their gaze can often seem desperate or uncertain. Avoidant types, on the other hand, might struggle with eye contact altogether, especially when they are interested in someone. Their fear of getting too close emotionally causes them to shy away from direct gaze, even when their attraction is clear. This is where the Stoic principle of controlling your emotions comes into play. You must understand that everyone expresses attraction differently, and it's important to read between the lines, or, in this case, between the glances. You cannot judge someone's feelings purely by whether they stare deeply into your eyes. Attraction isn't just shown through constant eye contact. It's about the overall energy someone gives off. A person who is interested may not be staring into your eyes, but could instead be subtly adjusting their posture toward you, leaning in when you speak, or mirroring your movements. These are all signs of attraction that align with the core ideas of the Stoic principles: balance, self-control, and attentiveness. Do not rely on fleeting moments of eye contact alone to determine someone's feelings. Watch how they engage with you in other ways. Eye contact is only one piece of the puzzle. It's the other cues, the body language, the small smiles, the tone of voice, that reveal true attraction. So don't be deceived by the absence of an intense stare. Sometimes the lack of it speaks volumes. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, the soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts, and in the same vein, you can understand someone's inner world not just by their eyes, but by the quiet messages their body language sends. In real life, understanding this nuanced approach to eye contact can be the key to reading others effectively, especially if you're a man interested in relationships or social interactions. Don't rush to conclusions about someone's feelings. Instead, be mindful of the subtle signals they send through their gaze and body language. Keep your mind sharp, rooted in the old Stoic wisdom, and embrace the idea of controlling your own emotions while observing those of others. Recognize the quiet signs of attraction that others may not openly express, and trust in the process. By doing so, you'll cultivate stronger, more authentic connections and become a master of reading the room. When eye contact doesn't mean what you think. Now, let's be real. Eye contact doesn't always mean someone likes you. The truth is, eye contact doesn't always signify attraction or interest, especially when you're looking through the lens of modern-day assumptions. You see, people often engage in eye contact for a variety of reasons. It could be simple politeness, a way to read the situation or understand someone better, an expression of self-assurance, or sometimes even a calculated move to feign interest for strategic purposes. So, how do you know when it's the real deal? The answer lies in observation, patience, and understanding the subtle details. The old Stoic wisdom, found in the paths of wisdom passed down through the ages, teaches us to read people's behaviours in context. In other words, now eye contact alone is not a guarantee that someone is attracted to you. It's only a piece of the puzzle. You must analyse the whole picture. Is the eye contact consistent, or is it just a one-time glance? Are they mirroring your movements, displaying open body language, or engaging in subtle behaviours that indicate they're drawn to you? These are the signs you need to look for. Pay attention to whether the eye contact is warm and emotionally engaging, or cold and distant. The warmth in someone's gaze can reveal a deeper connection. It can show you they are emotionally present and interested in what you're saying. On the other hand, a cold, indifferent gaze can signal a lack of engagement. The Stoic rules guide us to look for signs that are repeated, steady, and authentic rather than fleeting moments of accidental eye contact. In life, just as the old Stoic philosophers would advise, don't rush into conclusions based on surface-level actions. Observe how someone behaves over time, allowing their body language and eye contact to reveal their true intentions. To understand someone's feelings, you must see the whole picture, combining eye contact with gestures, tone of voice, and actions. If their eyes shine with energy, their posture is open, and their actions reflect genuine attention, you can trust that their eye contact isn't just polite or strategic. It's likely a sign that they truly like you. In modern life, whether in business, personal relationships, or casual interactions, the ability to read these signs is crucial. The ancient wisdom of the Stoics reminds us to be vigilant, patient, and discerning when it comes to understanding others. Never be fooled by a single glance. Instead, look at the consistency, context, and alignment of the signals to gauge someone's true feelings. This approach will give you a deeper, more accurate understanding, allowing you to navigate human interactions with a calm, collected confidence that embodies the essence of Stoic thinking. Keep these principles in mind, and you'll unlock the power of reading people's emotions with precision. What to do when you notice the signs? So, you've picked up on the signs. What now? Here's how to respond wisely and confidently. Maintain eye contact back if you feel comfortable. This signals mutual interest. Smile gently. It instantly lowers tension and opens emotional connection. Lean in or mirror slightly. Non-verbal cues that create rapport. Stay present and curious. Don't overanalyze in the moment. Watch for escalation. Does the eye contact deepen over time? If you're unsure whether it's attraction or politeness, ask yourself, do they look at everyone this way? Does their gaze linger a little longer on me? Do they look emotionally engaged when our eyes meet? Trust your gut. The eyes rarely lie. Final takeaways and encouragement. To wrap it all up, eye contact is a powerful, beautiful way the human heart expresses what words sometimes cannot. It's a language that can speak volumes, whether it's love, curiosity, or something deeper. The old Stoic wisdom teaches us that the eyes are the windows to the soul. But here's the truth. How often do we overlook the silent messages that are communicated through a gaze? In today's world, we often miss out on the power of this connection. But we must understand that when someone's eyes keep returning to yours, it's no accident. It's a moment of shared energy, a subtle yet powerful cue that something is there. When their gaze softens, when the tension between you eases, or when a brief silence feels charged, they're speaking volumes. The Stoic rules have long taught us the importance of understanding and interpreting human behavior. As we delve deeper into these paths of wisdom, we see that eye contact isn't just a momentary glance, it's a message of emotional interest. You can feel it, the tension, the connection, the electricity. It's as if their soul is reaching out, and in those fleeting moments they are silently trying to tell you something profound, something words may not fully capture. Do not overlook what your eyes or the eyes of another are communicating. The truth is simple. If their eyes linger on yours, if there is that softened expression, or if the silence between you is rich with unspoken understanding, they may be drawn to you. This isn't about guessing or second-guessing. It's about observing and trusting your instincts. This is exactly what the old Stoic philosophy encourages us to do. Observe deeply, understand wisely, and act decisively. You may have experienced a moment like this, a glance that lasts a bit longer than usual, a look that says more than words ever could. Maybe it made you wonder, do they like me? That's the magic of eye contact. In modern life, we're constantly distracted by the noise around us, but moments like these bring us back to the present, allowing us to truly connect. Don't underestimate the power of a simple glance. One look, one lingering moment can say more than an entire conversation. This is where the old Stoic wisdom intersects with the modern world. Understanding the weight of a gaze, recognizing its meaning, and embracing its power to reveal hidden emotions. The eyes do not lie. you must learn to read them. It's in the softening of their gaze, in how their pupils dilate, in how their posture shifts when they're near you. These signs are signals of deeper emotional interest. The Stoic path teaches us to observe and not to be misled by distractions. So, in a world full of noise, pay attention to the silence between words. It's in these moments that true connections are made. As you go about your day, don't forget to notice the subtlety of eye contact. The next time you find yourself exchanging a gaze with someone, take a moment to analyze it. Are their eyes seeking yours? Is there a shift in the energy between you? The Old Stoic path teaches that silence and subtlety can reveal the most about a person's intentions and feelings. So when the eyes lock, trust your instincts. When the gaze softens and you feel a shift in the atmosphere, know that something deeper may be at play. This is wisdom passed down through the ages, a reminder that there's so much more to human interaction than meets the eye. If you found this video helpful in uncovering the deeper meaning behind eye contact and attraction, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and share your thoughts. Have you ever experienced that electric moment when eye contact made you wonder, do they like me? We'd love to hear your story. Share it in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. Just like the Stoics would remind us, understanding the world around us starts with the simple act of observing and reflecting on the little things. The glances, the quiet moments, the power of the eyes. Embrace this wisdom and let it guide you toward deeper connections in your life. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found these 4 ways to improve your eye contact useful. It really is a small change that can make a big difference in how you communicate with others. If you found this video valuable, please consider giving it a like, sharing it with anyone who might benefit, and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Your support means a lot and helps me continue creating videos that will help you improve your everyday interactions. I'd also love to hear your thoughts. Do you have any tips of your own when it comes to eye contact, or is there something you'd like to discuss from today's video? Feel free to leave your feedback or questions in the comments below. I make it a point to read and respond to every single one of them. It's important to me to build a conversation with you all, and your opinions really do matter. Remember, mastering eye contact isn't just about looking at someone. It's about showing that you're confident, present, and truly listening. So start practicing these techniques, and I'm confident you'll see an improvement in your communication skills and relationships. Thanks again for your time, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, take care and keep connecting with confidence.